Valentine? Classy? Trashy? Or maybe a little of both? Do you need some ideas of how to entertain them this Valentine's Day? Today we're going to make 3 types of Valentine's cocktails. The first one's going to be classy. The second one's going to be a little on the trashy side. And the third one is going to be somewhere in between. Since it's Valentine's Day, I selected something that's pink in color and is also delicious. It's from this cocktail book called Death & Co. and it's called the Risk Pool. We're going to start out with 2 ounces or 60 milliliters of gin. Well, might as well just finish that one off. They're getting a little extra. And by the way, this is a local product from here in Knoxville. It's called Postmodern Spirits Giniferous Gin. Next we're going to do 1/4 of an ounce or about 7 milliliters of Creme de Violette. This is Creme de Violette, it's the same thing. Next we're going to put 3/4 of an ounce or 22 milliliters of lime juice. Then 1/2 ounce or 15 milliliters of grapefruit juice. Finally, 3/4 of an ounce or 22 milliliters of simple syrup. I'm going to put some ice in the tin with it. I'm going to grab a chilled coupe from the freezer. We're going to double strain it. And the instructions say requires no garnish. Very refreshing and very pretty. So if you're looking for a nice Valentine's idea to go with your fancy cocktail, why not pick up a charcuterie board? You could make one yourself, or you could do what I did and support a local business by purchasing one that's already made. This is from a place called Amazing Grace here in Knoxville. And this is called the Bougie Box, and it's made to serve 4 people. But if this is too fancy for you, or maybe churching it up a little too much, stay tuned. The next drink might be right up your alley.
I feel like you don't need to church it up and put like fancy cherries in it.
I don't need no charcuterie board. I'm gonna go in here to the Walmarts and get me something in there. That outfit's real cute. I told you I don't need no charcuterie board. Ooh, that's cute for my natty light. Holy shit, look at that Twix. I better get home and see what he's gonna fix me to go with these Slim Jims.
Bonnie asked me to make this for y'all. It's a Long Island done a little bit different way with Code Red Mountain Dew. And you're gonna start here with you got a good assortment party liquors over here. If you're at the car race and you know this is all you got with you, then you can make you a good drink. Just get your whatever cup you got. And we're gonna start here with some rum. I don't need that. Oh, shit. Put in some rum. Just dump it in there. Can't go wrong, right? Got some gin. Looks about right. Next comes vodka. Got some Smirnoff here. Put our Smirnoff in there. Go a little heavy on the Smirnoff. I like that. And last but not least, got tequila. That gets the party started right there. Put in a little bit of tequila. A little bit more tequila. A little bit more tequila. That's probably pretty good. You can always add more if you need it. Alright, now. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta put the juices in. I got the lemon juice and I got the green lemons. So we're gonna put some of that in. Just give it a little squirt. Green lemon in there. I got me a couple Slim Jims here just because I figured that pair real nice with this. In case it ain't sweet enough, you can add some of this here sugar water. Got a little teddy bear. Put some of that in there. Mix it up. Alright, Now, here's the main ingredient, and this is what makes it good, is some Mountain Dew Code Red. Now, if y'all ain't got Code Red, I know it's hard to find some places. You can get you one of them Red Rock Stars. That'll work too. But I got Code Red, so this here, my Taco Bell cup. You just fill it up however much you want.
Put some ice in it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean it's February. What kind of how much ice you really need in February? But whatever. This is for summer too. If you're out in a car race or whatever, you know, put your little ice in there. Get it nice and cold. Don't go to a car race in a cooler. All right, give it a little shake. Let's see what we got here. It's cool and refreshing, yet warm and inviting. It's like that feel-good hit of the summer that comes to visit you on a cold February night. Anyway, right there is the Code Red Mountain Dew Long Island iced tea. It don't taste like tea, but it's pretty damn good. Enjoy, y'all.
What did you fix me? Is it as good as what that tipsy bartender makes?
Real good.
That's smooth. That's gonna get me in trouble.
It'll put hair on your chest. Matter of fact, you better let me drink this and stay away. You have you rock star or something. That ain't right. That there's leaking oil.
You know, you don't have to drink that. You probably shouldn't.
It's good. It's got alcohol in it. A lot of it.
Like half a bottle of tequila. Thank you to our special guest. So we've seen a fancy cocktail, and we've seen a trashy cocktail. Which do you prefer? If you're stuck and can't decide, I've got something that's a little in between. When I was looking for a Valentine's drink in the Death & Co. book, I was flipping through and couldn't help but notice this one called Get Lucky. Not only did that have a perfect name for a Valentine's Day drink, but Scott Teague, the bartender who created this, said, "This drink comes from me not taking myself too seriously. I wanted to make something that looks like it could come from TGI Fridays, but tastes like a Death & Co. drink." So that just sounds like the perfect middle ground. Let's make one. I'm pretty sure that this glass is a vase, but it's the most suitable thing I could find to make this in, plus I like the way it looks. The first step is to muddle a few blackberries in the bottom of the glass. And I was a little worried that my muddler wouldn't even fit in here, but it does. The next step is to fill the glass with pebble ice, and funny thing, I just got a pebble ice making machine a few days ago. I used to just go to the Sonic drive-thru and buy a bag of it there. Either way works. Filling this skinny glass is a bit of a challenge. I'm gonna almost go to the top. The next step is to whip shake the remaining ingredients. We've got Flor de Caña rum, and we're gonna add 2 ounces or 60 milliliters. Then we're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce or about 22 milliliters of lemon juice. This cocktail has 3 different sweeteners: orgeat, ginger syrup, and honey syrup. And we're gonna use 1/4 of an ounce or about 8 milliliters of each. And as you can see, I'm using store-bought, but you can feel free to make these as well. And I've used this honey syrup in other videos, but it's just honey with a little hot water mixed in to thin it out. And like I said, even though it's a little unusual to shake with pebble ice, I'm just gonna put a few small pieces in. And depending on how much you put, they might melt completely when you shake, and that's okay. Alright, I still have a little in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my strainer. And after that, you're going to leave a little bit of room on the top to add a few more pebbles of ice. And we're gonna do like a little snow cone type thing on the top. And then you're gonna take your Peychaud's bitters and just drizzle quite a bit on the top. And this is gonna give it a really nice color. Add a little more of this to give it a nice little top. I'm gonna put one of my glass straws from Surfside Sips in it. And I'll garnish it as well. These aren't the best looking blackberries I've ever had, but they'll do. A couple here. And there we have it, the Get Lucky. That's a pretty cool looking drink. Let me know in the comments below if you're classy or trashy, or maybe a little of both. I think most of us are a little of both. That's a tasty beverage. It's more tart than sweet. And the Educated Barfly pointed out that Flor de Caña is a pretty dry rum, so it's really well balanced with all of this sweetener with it. If you like this content, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Happy Valentine's Day!